And by the way, your past has served its purpose. Your past has served its purpose. Give yourself permission. It is 17 degrees outside. I just went to go get a coffee. I ran back in here. Yo, I didn't even take off my jacket. I said, we have to have a conversation. Oh, man. Welcome back, everybody. If you do not know me, my name is Taylor. I am a breakthrough coach, a speaker, and a performer, and we need to have this talk today. Permission. What is it about this life experience where we feel we can't start something new or we can't think new thoughts in a new direction? We don't give ourselves permission to even explore what it can be. Oh, don't get me started, but we're starting. This is so unbelievably important. And so often when I work with clients one-on-one, their soul's been telling them something. They've received that divine message and they understand, hey, this is the direction that I'm ready to go in. It feels like a full body yes. It's expansive. It feels like the calling. And we don't even give ourselves permission to explore what it could be like or could even feel like. And then we tuck it away. And of course it comes back. Of course it comes back. Y'all, oh my God. Give yourself permission. Allow today to be the day, and this is your sign to give yourself permission to be, to explore something new. Permission to change. Permission to leap. Permission to live with a different mindset. Permission to live in abundance. No more fear. No more lack, no more fear, only love, only abundance, only joy for you. And this does not mean there's not going to be difficult parts, my loves. Of course there will be. Life is going to be difficult, absolutely. It's going to throw moments at you, and there's moments where we go, okay, all right, I'm just going to have to surrender and go with it, absolutely. What about permission to surrender? What about permission to surrender? And what does it mean to surrender? What does it mean to surrender to the flow of all that is, to God, to source, to universe, whatever you align with? What does it mean to surrender? It's saying, I can't do this on my own. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay not holding this up anymore by myself because I understand this is all working for my highest good. Even this moment of me needing to surrender and drop on my knees and say, there's nowhere else for me to go. What am I supposed to do? By the way, we find the light in the midst of the darkness. You will see that flame so beautifully and walk towards it and see that light when you have absolute darkness and begin to open your eyes and look around. It is the catalyst for perhaps the next level of a personal, a very spiritual, your faith, whatever it is, a level of awakening for you. And who says that you have to show up today as you did yesterday? Who says that you have an obligation for that? I'm not talking about work. I'm not talking, because I know some of y'all just said that in your head. I'm not talking about work. I'm not talking about the literal day-to-day obligations, which you do have autonomy over as well. However, you as a person, you can only be here now, physically. You can only be here now. Where are you going to go? It's that famous saying, no matter where you go, there you are. If you can only be here now, then wait a second. Perhaps it's simply my job to be present with what is, with who I've become. And by the way, your past has served its purpose. Your past has served its purpose. So not only are we talking about permission today, we're talking about how your past has gotten you to this point. You know, it's so easy to look back and we go, oh my gosh, well, it needs to be this, it needs to be this. Okay, well, it was supposed to be this. It all got you here. What if it was the perfect setup to be exactly what you needed for that beautiful moment of clarity, for that growth that got you here, for that spiritual awakening, whatever you've experienced, which means it served its purpose. Once we graduate from high school, we don't stay in high school. Well, we don't stay in high school. We move on. Once it's time to end college, we move on. I think oftentimes people look at this as, we receive lessons and all of this, and I don't think as much of that. I really believe in surrendering to all that is and trust falling into the bliss of this beautiful creation and of our Creator. And from there, your path beautifully unfolds, which also means that, hey, perhaps there is some divinity in all that you have experienced, and it's not our job to go back and write a dissertation about it. It is not our job to go back and write a dissertation about it and try and make sense of all of it, because we probably cannot. If you're watching this right now, have you tried to make sense of the past in the very difficult happenings that you've experienced in your life? Sometimes we can. And the more that we try and logically think about this creation and this existence and all this, the less it makes sense. The less it makes sense. We have to trust in some capacity. We have to expect that there's good to come. even if we haven't seen it yet, we have to expect that there's good to come. And is it possible that we've missed some along the way? Where's your list of the good things? We have a list of the bad. Where's the list of the good? Where is the list of the good that says, wait a second, perhaps it's safe to go in that new direction. It is safe to be thinking these things. It is safe to be feeling these things. I get to think in terms of love, abundance, and joy. I don't have to wait for the shoe to drop and then tackle it onto all of the other shoes that have dropped, because I know we all have a list of when things don't go well. But where's our list of the good? This life is yours, my loves. For all of us. And I'm here with you. We're walking together. Trust that there's a greater purpose to all this, and we don't have to know. But you can leave your past where it was. It has perfectly been designed for your becoming, and that's the best news that we could have today. And please give yourself permission. Permission to change and permission to evolve. It's safe to do that, and you are safe. If you would like to work with me, my loves, you may book a one-on-one session linked in the description. I would love to get to meet you. Sessions are an hour long, and you get a recording of the session as well, which is pretty incredible. And in addition to that, you can join our Royal Lamb free community, which is a space of beautiful, like-minded souls that are on their path towards purpose and making the shifts they would like to make in their life. And we would love to see you there, where passion meets purpose. All is well for you. Trust that. Bye, guys.
Thank you.